Good day to everyone. First of all, I would like to thank you to the organizer for inviting me to present before this distinguished audience. My name is Oleg and I'm an international business lecturer at Burapha University, Thailand. Today, I would like to share with you the results of my observations during my stay in Poland from 2020 to 2021. Specifically, I will be talking about the critical factors hindering the development of international business in Poland, using the example of subsidiary of the German electronic manufacturer. Polish economy is quite strong in comparison to its neighbors. It's growing and quite attractive for foreign investors. Poland ranked among the most attractive countries in Europe for foreign direct investment. For instance, in 2022, inflow to Poland reached approximately 30 billion US dollars, and the total inward stock of foreign investment in Polish economy is approximately 40% of country's GDP. The key factors contributing to Poland's attractiveness include strategic location, large population, EU membership, economic stability, skilled labor at competitive cost, and also favorable fiscal system. That are just a few reasons why German electronic manufacturers choose Poland as its strategic location for business expansion. Here, I probably need to say that the brand, German brand, was already operated in Poland as well as in many other European countries for many, many years. It has its representative offices in Italy, Spain, France, and the Eastern European market was served directly from the Germany or from large distributor in Czech Republic or in Ukraine. And the company manufacture microcontrollers that can be used in automotive or agriculture business. And many Polish companies are permanent clients of the brand, and they're quite aware of the product, etc. However, there is still large potential for growth in terms of gaining new customers and in terms of setting the logistic and service hub for all current customers in Eastern Europe. So, having had the chance to closely observe the development of the organization for over the year, the researcher myself noticed that the business did not achieve any of its initial goals objectives, such as attracting new customers and providing better service to existing customers. This was despite the strong financial, logistical, and managerial support from the German headquarters. Therefore, the researcher decided to analyze what factors prevent business from doing better. And to achieve this, the researcher employed an instrumental exploratory, explanatory case study approach, the research method that used in social science and other fields to gain a deep understanding of specific phenomena. The organization itself served as a case study to explore researchers' hypotheses regarding the relationship between misperformance and some internal issues which are causing this misperformance. The exploratory nature of this study involved using the collected facts, observations, and the field notes taken within the specified period of time, and to explain the why brand is misperforming. So I present I present some ideas that support my initial proposition about the business misperformance or failure. First and foremost is it inability to achieve organizational goals, which in our case is attracting more customers and providing better service for existing customers. Then numerous researchers also suggest that among key factors that contribute to success of the business is desire to serve the customers, which will be one of the factor actually will be presented later on. Strategic planning, team-based structure, innovation, and evolution. So this also going to be shown in the next slides. It is important to note that the researcher was closely involved in the daily operations of the business, which ensures that the all facts to derive the presented results are verifiable and authentic. The research identified 5 key factors that hinder the development of the technically Polish but fundamentally international business because all staff and findings come from abroad. So these are novelty, staff communication, logistic, and marketing. So let's break down the significance of each factor. At the time of the office opening, customers were excited about the current customers, but prospects of significant improvements to their business relationship. They expected several benefits, including Polish language support, faster logistics, improved communications, and novel system for addressing customer needs. Some customers had been working with the brand for many, many years, and they had accumulated various issues stemming from the culture differences in doing business between the two countries. Despite these challenges, they remained loyal customers because the product is quite unique and there are not many alternatives. So, nevertheless, the expectations for the better service from the new subsidiary was very high. And potentially new customers that are served elsewhere at the moment, they also did not see any novelty from a brand coming to local market. In terms of price structure, it remained the same. Product support become even worse. Logistic also become even worse, etc. So another factor is the staff. As I mentioned, the staff of this new business entity was entirely composed of foreigners from Ukraine and some from Germany. It is important to note that Poland has a complex historical feeling toward these two nations due to the events of World War II. When the company communicated with the local Polish brands and they learned about such staff composition, many of them were disappointed or even angry. They felt upset that the job were given to foreigners, particularly to those from those countries which Poland has had strained relationship. So moreover, there were differences in business approaches and significant language barriers. English proficiency among Polish business community in these areas, agriculture and automotive services, not exceptional. So they expect good Polish language skills from the businesses that they interact with. Although the subsidiary staff could communicate in Polish at the household level, many technical issues still needed to be addressed in English, which caused resistance from the Polish counterparts. So the culture differences and language barriers affect customer relationship. Communications, language barriers become problem not only in verbal communication, but also probably more important in written business communications. Imagine a situation when correspondence between headquarters in Germany and Polish office happen in German or English language, which include manuals, technical documentations, etc., in English or German languages. But the local brands, they wanted everything to be in Polish language. And using Google Translate to address this issue often made it worse, as we all know how unreliable it can be. As a result, the end customer would receive a letter in English language in which they were not very proficient, or in poorly translated Polish language, which was grammatically incorrect. This left a poor impression of the business, making it appear unprofessional. Additionally, there were problems with the communication hierarchy within the business itself. Due to lack of clear job separation, sometimes multiple people can respond to the same customer request, causing confusion and inefficiency. Another factor is logistic. The main problem here that while the office was set up in Poland, the stock still remained in Germany, leading to increased logistic time. Items needed to be sent to the Polish office for checkups and before they be dispatched to the local customers. And for many, for warranty claims, the Polish office was not equipped with equipment needed to conduct expertise because it's quite expensive. So as a result, the warranty items has to be sent back to Germany and expertise has to be conducted there. So it's all cost, time delay, time lag, and logistic become even worse than used to be. So there also were some disparities in between Polish and German office in terms of documentation, approvals, processing, communications with customers, as I said, on both sides. So the marketing for Poland was handled by German staff from Germany with a very limited budget. As a result, even after a year in the market, many potential customers in Poland were not aware of the Polish office existence. Polish businesses extensively use the social media platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn for communication. However, the Polish office did not manage to establish a presence on these platforms, because the German office insisted that Polish customers should follow the official headquarter Facebook page or LinkedIn page. Within a year, the company practically participated only in two exhibitions, and it's only in capacity of observers. In conclusion, poor marketing led to a low awareness or no awareness at all, and also a no new business creation. So here are some recommendations from the researcher aim to improve business performance. So the business should introduce new and unique offerings to the market, hire some Polish staff to better connect with the local customers, enhance internal communications and ensure external communications are vetted by qualified Polish staff, need to address some logistic challenges and improve warranty handling, possibly by maintaining sufficient local stock, and also need to invest in marketing effort or establish a presence on the social media platforms to increase visibility. So this is the end of my presentation. Here you got a QR code to access to my full article, so it's allowing you to read it at your convenience. Thank you for your attention. Thank you, the organizers, and I wish you to have a good day and a very fruitful conversations and conference. Thank you very much. Goodbye.